the most loved
from LeBron James,
and the most hated superstar,
Ron, how does it feel to be a
LeBron Raymond James.
it's off the steal. Here comes LBJ, the wingman. Finger roll. Touchdown block by LeBron.
Love him or hate him, he's a once-in-a-lifetime talent and one of the smartest players to ever play the game. Want a crazy fact? King's longevity was so crazy that he's faced 35% of all the players who played in NBA history. In history. Think of how many players he cooked for, especially the legends. Here are the times LeBron James showed NBA legends who's the boss. And spoilers, Michael Jordan can't escape either. Even though LeBron wasn't yet in the league, he was creating waves in the basketball world, infamously known as the Chosen One. And when he announced that he would skip college and declare for the 2003 NBA draft, the media was in a frenzy. The Cleveland Cavaliers, who then had the first overall pick, have hit the lottery. The media has been calling LeBron James the savior of this sorry Cavs franchise. And well, let's just say that it didn't sound right to the existing stars of the Cavs. The 17-65 Cleveland team was skeptical about the Chosen One.
We have better players than him in his position already on our team, though. His potential is probably, the sky's the limit for him, though.
I don't think you can really just bring a high school player in and really just think your team gonna really turn around like that.
Well, in LeBron's mind, there's only one way to answer the critics: deliver.
The LeBron James era is underway. LeBron James on the floor, all the way to the rack. James. Oh, goodness. And this is for the tie. Sean Lewis playing off the ball. Lewis gets it to LeBron for three for the win. Yes! LeBron James!
In his rookie season, the young king led the Cavaliers in total points and assists, and even improved the Cavaliers' record by almost 20 wins. The king has arrived. As the young LeBron improved exponentially, so did the Cavs. By the 2006-2007 season, LeBron's fourth year, the Cavs were one of the leading contenders in the East. But there's one problem. No one's taking LeBron seriously just yet. He hasn't proven anything, and he was just 22 years old, still trying to navigate his way through a championship. But all of that was about to change with 3 minutes left in Game 5 of the 2007 East Finals. Down by 7, LeBron became a superstar.
Scored by Hamilton. James to the crossover. It counts, and the foul. What a move by LeBron James. Wow. Into the game for defensive purposes, which slid Pavlovich over to Hamilton. I think he felt he had to get size on it. Oh, LeBron James. Axel defending on James. LeBron with the step back. James with the step. Ilgauskas, Pavlovich, Marshall, and James. Here's LeBron. And he was fouled. Here's James. James led by the double. Shot clock to 5. Here's LeBron. And he is fouled. Phillips went down, and looks on is looking for a pushing foul on James. Here's LeBron flipping it up and draws the foul. Shot clock to 5. James has to fire. On James. Goes to the step back. Goes behind the back. His specialty. Much the first to go left. 4, 3, James scores with 2.2 to go.
LeBron James just dropped 25 straight points on an elite defensive unit of Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, Tayshaun Prince, and Rasheed Wallace at the Palace. Talk about aura.
Listen, I hate that we lost that game, but that was a good game to be a part of. It really was. It was an awesome game. It's going to go down in the history. That dude he climbed that mountain that night.
LeBron, it was pick and roll after pick and roll after pick and roll. It was a physicality standpoint, beat you up, muscle to the rim, trying to, just be super physical. So the thing with LeBron, I could never get on the side of him.
Right.
Always stay in front.
On the hip.
Yeah.
Always stay here, because the minute you get on the side, it's over.
Right, he loved
And that's
angles.
where the pick and roll game came into play.
The Cavs rode that momentum and won the series in 6, giving them their first final appearance in franchise history. Yes, LeBron carried this team to the finals. Bron and the Cavs faced a talented San Antonio Spurs team in the finals, and Tim Duncan shared in an interview how high his respect was for 22-year-old LeBron James.
What are you guys doing schematically to limit him offensively?
We're guarding him with 5 guys.
Always such a class act, the big fundamental. The Cavs struggled to complement LeBron with a solid roster. Despite that, Bron led the Cavs to a historic 66-win season, a franchise record, but ultimately fell short in the postseason. In 2011, LeBron made a move to South Beach, which made him the most hated man in the NBA. On June 8, 2012, his biggest game as a Miami Heat came down 3-2 against the former champions, the Boston Celtics, at TD Garden. It was not just Miami's season on the line, but LeBron's entire legacy. With every odd stacking against his favor, LeBron delivered one of the most memorable playoff game performances in recent history.
James blows past Pearson, throws it down. Eamsma. James for 3. Puts it in. James spins, trying to draw some contact. Boy, over Rondo's tried to force, make some extra special passes as James hits it. Falling away, gets that to go off the ground. Crowd back into it again.
And I'm not a fan of how they're playing right now offensively.
James for 3. Back to 15.
Well, little 2-2-1, back to their zone.
James again. Some fallaways. James drives. Inside to Wade. Another nice pass. Wade with the finish. Timeout, Boston. And this has been one impressive, dominant performance. James flips it up left-handed.
LeBron single-handedly dismantled KG, Pierce, Rondo, and Allen when he dropped 45 points and 15 rebounds in a ridiculous 19 for 26 shooting to extend the series and keep Miami in contention. In Game 7, the Heat rode the momentum as LeBron dropped 31 and 12 to secure their spot at the 2012 NBA Finals. Just a master class from Bron.
When we talk about the GOAT, man, he might be the GOAT. I don't see nobody passing him in our lifetime in the scoring, for one. The biggest part of it was the expectations coming out of high school, that type of pressure. And he came in with a nickname King. Like, usually you earn that while you in the league. Man, he put 40,000 points, Pete, in the NBA, bro. Crazy. If we talking about shot making, if we talking about ability, if we talking about skill, he in all those conversations, but now you're doing some shit where, yeah, the greatest couldn't even do this. Wilt couldn't do this. Jordan couldn't do this. 38. Man, 38 in the league is really like 45. I'm just keeping it 100, man. This ain't got nothing. I ain't got no emotion, no nothing. This is just spade to spade.
It's a lot
These
of
are
people
all
debating,
facts.
like, talking about him because we look at LeBron as a great all-around player, but is he the greatest scorer ever?
Yeah.
And the Heat win that title in 2012? It was a full villain era for Bron. He was a different breed since then. Still the most hated man in the NBA. He's showing the league who's the boss, and the GOAT debate has started to pick up. And in the game against the Michael Jordan-owned Charlotte Bobcats in the playoffs, he showed MJ what's up.
Here's a steal by LeBron. Here comes a show. James with the throwdown.
And then the steal. You get on the break. This gets this team going. He's not even looking at the. I think he was looking at Michael Jordan.
I was thinking the same thing.
Michael Jordan's a little left of that Charlotte bench. I think that was a look at Michael like, turn out the lights, my friend.
He was not even looking at the rim. You just know that MJ was pissed at that moment. He wanted to suit up. In the 2013 NBA Finals, LeBron and the Miami Heat faced a familiar foe, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. You might remember this series as the Ray Allen shot.
James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang!
But some of you might forget LeBron's legendary Game 7 performance that brought Miami a back-to-back championship.
And very interesting, Danny Green is matched up on Chalmers tonight. He's got
4 points for Wade, 3-point San Antonio lead. James and a foul!
But the ball's come to a stop a lot more.
James for three! Threw it right to Miller. And here's Wade down the other end for a dunk. Allen off the screen. James will try another three. Puts it in. Largest lead is 7. That were the Spurs in the opening minutes. James pulls up, puts it in. Fakes. Neal drives, the floater won't go. Diaz kicks it out in the corner. Battier puts it in. Shot clock at 5. James puts it up, knocks it down.
LeBron finished the game with 37 points and 12 rebounds, earning him his second straight Finals MVP honor. With LeBron winning championships in South Beach, he decided in 2014 that he would come back home to Cleveland and give its city that elusive championship. But there's one massive problem: the growing dynasty down in San Francisco with the greatest shooting backcourt of all time, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors became the greatest regular season team of all time with 73-9. It looks like they were about to clinch their back-to-back titles, infamously leading the Cavs 3-1 in the NBA Finals. But then, the rest was history. LeBron just went into God mode in games 5 and 6, scoring 41 points in both of those games with ungodly efficiency. And in game 7, Kyrie and the Cleveland Cavaliers trampled the 73-9 Warriors, giving Cleveland its first major sports title in 5 decades, and becoming the first team in NBA Finals history to overcome a 3-1 deficit. It doesn't get any better than that. NBA scriptwriters have gone crazy. Bron's reward? Well, Kevin Durant joined the 73-9 Warriors that offseason. The Avengers were too much for Bron, but that didn't stop him from writing a legend back in the East, the legend of LeBronto. Since the 2016 NBA playoffs, LeBron and the Cavs have been 12-2 against the Toronto Raptors, including a sweep in 2017 and 2018. And it brought us LeBron's most legendary highlights.
Not foul anybody here on the dribble.
It's going to be James.
Sure, here it is. See, it's under
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Good night!
Poor Damon and Lowry. Those Raptor squads were special. Well, it's not the only team LeBron demolished. In the 2018 NBA playoffs, the year Kyrie left, the league has seen a completely different breed of LeBron. And of course, who could not forget his legendary performance against the young Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and the Boston Celtics in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Within the 3 seconds. And again, just a one-shot technical. James from the left elbow and right on cue. James drives on Horford, swings it in the corner. J.R. Smith is open. That's good. J.R. Smith. James the spin, throws it up and in here. 3-on-1 break for Boston. Rozier to the basket. Oh, block!
Baines in the pick and roll, and that's exactly what they do.
Try another three and nails it. And take your chances. James slips a pass. Tristan Thompson for the open dunk. James in the open floor. James grab from behind. Count it. Goaltend and one.
It's 2012 all over again for the Boston Celtics. After giving the championship to Miami and Cleveland, LeBron then became only the 4th player in history to win a chip and the first to win a Finals MVP with 3 different teams when he brought the Los Angeles Lakers to the Promised Land in 2020 against his former team, the Miami Heat. But the one moment that certainly cemented the Kings' legacy and proved not just the entire league, but the entire history of the NBA that he was the boss was when he broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record, immortalizing his name in history.
Coming to the end of the 3rd quarter. LeBron James, a shot in history. LeBron stands alone!
Bron's longevity is out of this world. Whether he's the GOAT or not is up for debate. But one thing's for sure, we are witnessing greatness personified. Now it's your turn to share your thoughts. Is LeBron the greatest of all time? Can he win at least one more championship? Leave your comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching.